So Justice League just came out in theaters for, at least for the fans and our reaction. Of course, I went to a fan screening of the Justice League movie, and it just came out in theaters for one night only until Thursday. Thursday when the official release comes out, but of course I went to a fan screening, and guys, I gotta tell you, Justice League was awesome. Just flat out awesome. So if you guys want to hear my non-spoiler review, definitely make sure you guys stay tuned. How's it going, Webheads? My name is Ryan Walsh, and of course, before we get into the video, make sure you guys definitely subscribe to Webhead for more of these Justice League movie reviews, because there's definitely going to be a Justice League 2. Of course, also, I'm going to be doing plenty more movie reviews on my channel. Of course, definitely hit that notification bell, because I have plenty more videos coming out on my channel, so you guys can keep up to date with all of it. Make sure you guys definitely smash that like button if you guys like my review, and of course, make sure you guys definitely comment below and let me know, are you guys excited for the Justice League movie, or have you guys already seen the Justice League movie? Definitely let me know down in the comments below. I want to hear your opinions, guys. Of course, no spoilers though. Do not spoil this movie for anybody. No spoilers at all in the comments below. If there is a spoiler, I will delete it. But with all of that out of the way, let's get into the video, Webheads. So, going into Justice League, I have to say this right off the bat. Going into Justice League, I had my doubts about this movie. I gotta say, I had my doubts about Justice League. I didn't think it was going to live up to what the Avengers were or anything like that, especially because I was one of those people that didn't like Batman vs. Superman, and I didn't like Suicide Squad. I liked Wonder Woman, and I liked Man of Steel. I thought those were good movies. I thought they were really good movies. And honestly, like, I think everybody on this channel knows, I was going into this movie thinking, okay, this is gonna be at least a good movie, I think it was gonna be at least a good movie. God damn, was I wrong, and I'm so happy I was wrong, and it's not because it's bad. This movie was awesome. I will just say flat out awesome. I don't, like, honestly, like, I heard the critics coming out and saying that they saw, you know, they saw it and, like, their little tweets about it. They're saying, oh, it was good. Of course, they were saying there's bad CGI, and they were saying that some of the story didn't make sense. I saw the movie myself, and I gotta say, good? Good is a disservice to this movie. This movie was awesome. It completely destroyed all expectations that I personally had. I thought this movie was flat out amazing. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was a great movie, and I'm really not trying to ride the hype train at all on this movie. I'm honestly just saying this is what I really thought of the movie. Of course, going to a fan screening, it's a little hard to keep all of your emotion down, especially when you're a huge comic book fan like me, but guys, holy crap, everything worked in this movie. I love the story of this movie. I thought it was really good. There's definitely some negatives to it. I'll get to those later, but like the whole cast, everybody was great in their characters. I like Cyborg, and I didn't think I was gonna like Cyborg. I thought he was gonna definitely be one of the weakest characters. He wasn't. I thought he was an interesting character, very cool character. Aquaman was great. Definitely the Flash was awesome. I love the Flash. Ezra Miller's Flash is awesome. I definitely can't tell which one I like better. I can't tell if I like Grant Gustin's Flash or Ezra Miller's Flash a little bit better, but God, I love them both. And Ezra Miller just was so good. He was so funny in this movie. I absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. And that's really what I got from the movie. It was so much fun. This was just a fun movie. I had so much fun sitting in the seat and just watching this movie. I was jumping out of my seat so many times because there's so many comic book references in this movie. They just keep going on and on with it, and they don't stop throughout the entire movie. There were so many Easter eggs. It's so cool. And of course, you had like Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. They all were great in this movie. I definitely have to say that the villain, though, Steppenwolf, he wasn't the best villain in the world. I won't say he's like one of the best villains ever. Like, if you guys saw my movie review for like Thor Ragnarok, you guys know I love that movie, but the villain in that movie was definitely better and far more superior than Steppenwolf in this movie. But Steppenwolf, honestly, he didn't really need to be that great of a villain, and personally, I'm really glad that they didn't put someone like Darkseid as the main villain in this movie, because personally, I think you actually needed a villain that wasn't going to take the spotlight away from all of the heroes, because this really is about a heroes movie, team building movie, and it's really building up the Justice League, uniting the League. Guys, it is all over this movie. It's so much fun. I promise you guys, you are going to have a blast with this movie. It's completely different than what we've seen from Suicide Squad and Batman vs. Superman. Those are completely out the window. Those like the tones of those movies and just kind of the storylines of those movies too. Like they definitely tie them all up, they tie them in a nice bow, and they kind of move on and they keep going. And honestly, they're setting up, by the end of this movie, they're really setting up what the DCEU is going to look like for the future. And I gotta tell you guys, the future's looking bright for the DCEU. I honestly had so much fun with this movie. And I gotta tell you, my favorite part of the entire movie was this guy. I wore this shirt not thinking he was going to be the best part of the movie, but goddamn, he was the best part of the entire movie. I absolutely loved Superman in this movie. Superman steals the show, guys. I absolutely love it. I heard a lot of reports from early screenings. This is earlier than me. This is early screenings that The Flash and Aquaman were going to steal the show, and then of course Wonder Woman as well. Now, I gotta say, all three of those characters were good. Actually, Aquaman, in my opinion, probably was, out of all of them, I feel as though he got the least amount of screen time, and I felt as though everybody kind of stood out a little bit more than him. And Aquaman is one of my favorite DC characters, so that's coming a lot from me. I felt as though they kind of needed to do like a little bit more with Aquaman, but that's about it with him. But everybody had was just great in this movie. Even Batman was really good. I felt as though they kind of made Batman even better than in Batman vs. Superman. And Ben Affleck Batman was awesome in Batman vs. Superman. They kind of amped it up. I really liked Batman in this. Wonder Woman was great, but God, Superman was perfect. If you guys like that classic, say, Clark Kent Superman, you guys are going to love this Superman. This, in my opinion, is the first time that we've really seen Superman on screen. In person, like honestly, like this is really where we get to see the classic Superman come out, and we really get to see Clark Kent, or this new Clark Kent from the DCEU, be Superman. He's not pouting, he's not doing anything like that. He comes in and he is Superman. Guys, it's awesome. And the other thing that I really have to say is just Superman and the Flash. Those two guys on screen were awesome. Everybody had their moments definitely to shine in the movie. Nobody was definitely left in the dust, and I thought Cyborg was going to be that character. I really did think that Cyborg was going to be that character to be completely left in the dust, and he wasn't. He was awesome, and I absolutely just loved his character. Everybody stood out in this movie, really. I can't say anything bad about that. Now, I will say for negatives that I wish Aquaman had a little bit more screen time. Of course, we got to see Atlantis in this movie. That's not a spoiler because that's in the trailers. But guys, holy crap, Atlantis looks awesome. Of course, we see the Themyscira. We go back with the Amazons and all that. That's in the trailers as well. That was awesome. There's plenty of nods to the comic books and other heroes, stuff like that. Guys, you're gonna love it. I promise you, you guys are going to love this movie. One thing that I do have to say about this movie, though, that is definitely a negative, and that is the CGI in this movie. Some of the CGI is pretty bad. I will say it is pretty bad. Of course, does it take me out of the movie completely? No, not really. No, honestly, like, if you really think about it, like, if that's the only thing that I'm really complaining about, you're gonna get a great movie. You're gonna get a great movie. You know, and there's only like a couple scenes that the CGI doesn't really look that great on. And in particular, I felt as though Superman had some CGI that didn't really look great on him. But other than that, like everything else looked flawless. And if you're thinking I'm like coming out on like say Cyborg, like saying Cyborg definitely didn't have that great a CGI or anything like that, you're reading me all wrong. Cyborg looked awesome in this movie. I thought he looked perfect. Honestly, like from the trailers, I definitely, if you guys go back and see some of my reactions, you can see that I think that I was always saying that Cyborg kind of needed to be done a little bit better, He is perfect in this movie. Like his look is awesome, and I love how they nailed the character. They really did a great job with the Cyborg character, and he actually probably was one of the standouts in the movie with me because I thought he was going to be horrible in this movie. Guys, just let me tell you one thing. Go and see this movie. You will not be disappointed. Also, there's 2 post-credit scenes, so go see both of them. I will not tell you what that is. Also, make sure you guys definitely like tell me down in the comments if you guys want me to do a spoiler review for this, because God, this movie is definitely really special, guys. And I gotta say, I haven't had this kind of feeling coming out of a movie since the original Avengers. I had so much fun with this movie. I absolutely loved it. It was so awesome seeing all of the Justice League characters together on screen in the right light. They did it with the right tone. They did it with the right story. It was a simple story. It was nice, short, like movie. Like I don't even think it was short. It was like the perfect time frame for the movie. Guys, I can't say enough about this. I'm going to be going all night about this just because I'm so excited to go out and see this again on Thursday and probably Friday, Saturday. I'm going to be seeing this a lot. I absolutely love the Justice League. I would definitely recommend it to all of you guys, especially if you're a DC fan. Guys, this is the movies you have been waiting for. Go and see Justice League. You're going to love this movie. Of course, make sure you guys definitely subscribe to Webhead for more movie reviews with all the movies coming out in 2018 and the rest of 2017. Also, make sure you guys definitely hit that bell notification if you guys want more on my channel. I have plenty of videos coming out daily. Of course, make sure you guys definitely smash the like button if you guys like this video. Comment below and let me know what you guys thought of the Justice League movie, or if you guys are excited for the movie. And of course, share this video to all of your Justice League and DC friends. So thank you guys very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Bye-bye. As always, Webheads, if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more, make sure you guys definitely subscribe right over here to Webhead. I have plenty more videos coming out on my channel with the Justice League and all of the DCEU. Also, make sure you guys definitely check out the 2 videos below me. I think you guys would really enjoy. And of course, check out the social media links in the description below so you guys can follow me on various social medias. But thank you guys very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Bye-bye.